You ever have one of those days that things were just otherworldly? It happens to me a lot, but today just seemed full of synchronicities that, I don't know, just one of those wild things. Nothing really significant happened, but yet everything significant happened. And I just thought I would sit down and share it. I was working on my course today, and at the last minute, I changed everything. I finally found a hole that's been missing for 20 years. And so I just started totally changing everything. In the middle of the course, right? Okay. So anyway, I just kind of go with it, you know. I received the information and just kind of go with it. But I decided to go on a fast, and but I still wanted to get a few things at the grocery store today, so that my housemate can eat. So I figured, okay, I'll just go ahead and do that. So I get the dog ready, give him a good peanut butter ball, and I head out. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'll just be quick about it and then get back to work on this big, huge project I created for myself. So I get there in the parking lot, and suddenly I'm going in the opposite direction as the grocery store and end up at a beauty salon or haircutting place or whatever you call it. I mean, my grandma called it a beauty parlor, but I don't know what you call them anymore. And I've never been here before, and when I walk in, there was two people there. One of them turns around, she's like right near the door, and she's Russian, and she had the cutest accent. But what made it so cute was when she turned around, she had this stick up her nose with this black goop. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen my video on my first time getting out in a long time when I was really ill and going and getting a pedicure or not. But you have to understand, you have to go back and watch that. But if you don't, because you'll understand why I just like... But she's like, got this thing up, and she's asking this other lady if she can cut my hair, because I just told her I needed to have it trimmed. And because it was growing out from having no hair at all, in all different lengths. So anyway, apparently the lady couldn't. It was in a language I just didn't understand. And she says, I saw her arm, her elbow jerk. Apparently she just jerked that thing out of her nose. Apparently she was getting rid of nose hairs. I was like, oh my gosh. I just do not understand this concept, but whatever, you know. It just tickled me to no end that she would fit me in between nose holes, basically. And I thanked her for that. I really appreciate you working me in between nose holes. She just started laughing. But I tell you what, I didn't need my hair cut a lot because it was already short. It was just real scraggly, you know, in places because it was growing out in such different lengths. So I just needed a trim. But that lady took an hour and 15 minutes to cut my hair. And it wasn't painful. It was just, she put so much love into what she was doing. And she was about 52 or 53 years old. She just absolutely put every care in the world into it seemed like every single hair that she cut and combed. And, while I'm usually the type that says, time is my biggest asset, I didn't mind it at all. I mean, I'm not uptight about time. Far from it. But, I mean, who takes an hour and 15 minutes to cut your hair? I didn't get it colored. I don't do that kind of stuff. But it just took her that long. And she said, do you want me to wash it? And I was like, nah, I just got out of the shower. And she said, okay. So she said, I'll just wet it. And I mean, she just went and did her thing. And then she said, she says, you got hair all over you. She says, I'm going to charge you the same amount. Anyway, so you want me to wash your hair? And I was like, sure, why not? Makes sense after you get the cut, right? So she goes and I go back and wash my hair, get my hair washed. But she went in. This lady was so intuitive. It was unbelievable. She did like a cranial type of, a deliberate cranial adjustment type massage. And I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And normally I have a really hard time with people touching me for a long period of time because of energetic reasons. And it's not like I have germophobia or something or anything like that. It's just, it's an energy thing. And I don't like taking on other people's stuff. I have enough of my own. And I don't want them to take on my stuff, kind of thing. So, but I didn't mind it. She kept herself separate as much as possible, but yet she gave all the love in the world. And I didn't know this lady. So then, actually when it was over with, I asked her how much I owed her, and she told me, and I gave her extra, of course. And I looked at her in the eye and I said, I sincerely appreciate the love that you put into your artistry and the care that you gave me today. And she was kind of, gracious. She was gracious about it, but she was kind of shocked that somebody would, take the time to appreciate that. But so then I walk out and I go to the grocery store, walk across the parking lot in the other direction to figure I'll get some steps in. It's kind of been funny. It's been really cold here in California. And, but it felt good getting out in the cold, brisk air. And, I go in the grocery store and I don't know, it was just really weird. The kids kept coming up to me and talking, and people were really nice. And usually here it's very cold, and it doesn't bother me anymore. But the synchronicities that happened today were just crazy awesome. I had dogs come up to me and lick me, and just people were real personable, and it was just it was really nice. It was a nice change. It was just amazing. And so there's a lot of other synchronicities that happened today, but I just thought I would just share in the hopes that maybe it would remind other people that synchronicities happen. We just got to pay attention to them. And I'm grateful, totally grateful for every moment today. It seemed like the entire day happened in a moment. And yet that moment lasted the entire day. So I hope you guys create an amazing day for yourself. Bye bye.